Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be Saturn in retrograde messages for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, Saturn is retrograding on May 23rd, and so the next 4.5 months we're set to experience an intensification of karmic lessons and dealing with the past. So sometimes our current situation or challenge is kept on a loop because of unresolved past issues and karma. So, Virgos, in essence, karma is the re experiencing of an unhealed trauma over and over again. Abandonment fears, running cycles, and separation issues are nearly always rooted in childhood or past life karma. These negative energy blocks could be holding you back from twin flame union or calling in or reuniting with your true soulmate or your divine counterpart. So running or separation cycles are a clear indication of karma at work. So when we experience these repeating cycles, we need to look at the deeper causes to end running and separation permanently. So whether you're currently dealing with a karmic soulmate, which many of us have been led to believe are bad or that we need to stay away from them, the truth is we need them to heal and resolve karma if we ever want to come into union with our true divine counterpart. Or some of us were experiencing karma or on a karmic loop with our twin flame. So in order just to come into union, okay? This reading is going to look at what's happening right now, how you can move through it with grace and ease, what you're learning, what you're leaving behind, so the karma that you're releasing, what's on its way in, and what's your medicine for the moment, okay? So my dear Virgos, as some of you may know, I am a Reiki master, and I'm also an energy worker and healer. And at the end of this reading, I'm going to do a small prayer, incantation, healing activation. So if you want to stick around for that, you certainly may. And also, while I'm doing this reading, before I go any further, I also just want to note that it's important that you check your North Node. The message was very clear as I was putting together these readings for you for Saturn in retrograde, that you really check out your North Node. If you don't know what that is, you need your birth time, and you can just Google search your birth chart, and you will be able to find out what your North Node is, okay? That those messages will resonate with you more profoundly with this set of readings. And then also, and so let's jump into this. Sorry, a little bit of a weird introduction here, but let's go ahead and see what messages come through for Virgo. So Virgos, while I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you feel called to, and ring that notification bell. Also, if you want to see the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance in the description box, along with ways you can get a private reading. All right, so let's get on with it. Let's do this. Messages for my dearest Virgos, please. What's happening right now? Okay, the Eight of Wands, very interesting. I love the Eight of Wands because this is a card of law of attraction. This is about love. This is about movement. This is about dreams coming to fruition. This is about communication and travel. All right, so how you can move through this with grace and ease. Look at that, the Five of Swords. So resolving conflict, Virgo. I love it. So there's an element of healing taking place. It may be a rekindling. It may be that you have a back and forth relationship with somebody, or you're currently in separation. Okay, so it's about healing it, moving past drama. Some of my Virgos, you might have cut away from, there may have been too many people involved. I'm getting that you may have given yourself a timeout. They're showing me your card, the Hermit, in my mind's eye. What you're learning, the Fool. Yeah, you're learning to let go. You're learning to enjoy. My dear Virgos, you guys are, because my rising sign is Virgo, but we're ruled by Mercury, and we have Mercury in retrograde. We're in the shadow period at the time that I'm doing this reading. And we definitely are prone to overthinking and worrying. But this is what you're learning. You're learning to let go. Maybe let go of the past. To heal, let go of drama. I feel like somebody here was like, there could have been jealousy, there could have been competition, there could have been emotional manipulation, but it's like you're leaving it behind. You're better than that. what you're leaving behind. Yeah, some of you guys, you were in a third-party situation, or there was a sense of betrayal. Now, this third-party situation doesn't necessarily mean that there was a romantic rival, right? It can be an overbearing parent. It can be somebody that was, you know, working. You know, it's just any sort of interference. But it feels like a betrayal here, Virgo. What's on its way in? Wow, yeah, I'm getting that some of you guys, this is about a reconciliation. This is about a reconciliation, and the reason that it's happening is because you're letting go of the drama, you're letting go of what's happened, you're focused on you, you're up-leveling, Virgo. And so if you're dealing with your twin flame, it's like you've decided to sort of just focus on you, let go of all the BS, and you've activated that cord between you guys. And what's your medicine? There's your energy, also Pisces. So Virgo and Pisces are on the same axis, the exact opposite signs. So when I see the High Priestess, it's like someone who's been quiet or mute, whether this is you or your person, Virgo. They're coming out of the woodwork. There's a lesson here that's been learned. This is a major ascension. This is a major up-leveling. You're coming out of drama. You're leaving behind a sense of betrayal or, you know, some sort of third-party energy. 9 of Cups. Wow. So we also have Jupiter in Pisces, which is this card. So Jupiter has just moved into Pisces. So this is about wish fulfillment, Virgo. Some of your wishes are being fulfilled, and we get the Hermit card. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Virgo, wish fulfillment. There you are. You've gone within. You're calling in your total, complete happiness and healing. Somebody's changing at a very deep cellular level. Okay, when I see the 4 of Pentacles, look at that. Some sort of ending. You're healing from it. You're releasing it. It's bringing you a new beginning. Whether this is you or your person, Virgo, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse is about working together, but it's about releasing an old way of doing things. Something wasn't working for you guys. We have 44 coming out here. Powerful master number. And look at these cards, Virgo. This is wish fulfillment. This is you calling in your 10 of Cups and your happiness. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful reading for you guys. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. Let's see, what is this overall situation? What's happening right now? So what is it that Virgo is manifesting here with the 8 of Wands? This love, this messages. Some of you guys, you haven't been in communication with somebody. Yeah, look at that. And you get the communication card, the Ace of Swords. We saw that here. There may have been an ending between you and your person. It very well might be your twin. So those of you on a twin flame journey, you know that there's the runner-chaser dynamics, but I feel like this is definitely reunion here. You're getting some sort of message. Somebody's sort of, there are too many there, but somebody may be sort of giving up. Again, I feel like somebody who was very defensive is giving up. Somebody who is running might be giving up. Because you know what I'm seeing? I feel like they're looking at you, Virgo, and they're like, Virgo's not chasing me. Where did Virgo go? They're not chasing me. Hey guys, where's everyone going? And I really feel like, that's your person. And you've sort of figured it out here, Virgo. Many of you guys are working with the secret law of attraction. Some of you guys, you are dealing with a Pisces, or you have strong Pisces in your chart. Again, opposite signs, so it doesn't surprise me. But there's some sort of clarity. Something's being revealed. Things are going to be revealed to you quite quickly. It may be as a result of this Mercury retrograde, but Virgo, it's because you're moving forward on your journey. You're carefree. You've decided to let it go. You've decided to let it go, and in turn, it's coming right back to you. All right, moon in reverse. This is beautiful. There's like somebody's going to lay it all out on the table. There's no hiding. There's no mask wearing. There's no BS here, Virgo, and things are moving quickly. A lot of communication, maybe with the Pisces person, doesn't have to be. It just sort of keeps coming up here. Jupiter in Pisces is also what I'm seeing here with the 9 of Cups. I think also, Virgo, your person is probably going through an awakening as a result. Okay. It may be that there was just rest that was needed. Remember that Pisces rules sleep. And so as Jupiter is expansive. So I feel like some of you guys, you know, you're definitely getting more restful sleep. I think your person is probably as well. It's sort of like there was some sort of conflict, some sort of nervousness, something here that was not allowing you guys to get rest and feel good. And you did it. You did it. You pulled back. You focused on yourself. We see that here with your card, the Hermit, showing up right here. Going within, focusing on you. Okay, so how you can move through this with grace and ease. Sleep, rest, pulling back, letting go of the drama. Yeah. Yeah, somebody here's been working really hard on anger issues. I think, Virgo, you were in a situation, whether you were showing it or not, because Virgos, for the most part, don't tend to show what's really going on within. I think with this Queen of Wands, it's possible there was a third party situation. You might have been competing for someone's attention. You might have had a choice, Virgo. Take it how it resonates. It's very possible there was some sort of third party. I think you walked away. You're like, you know what? No drama. I'm not competing for anybody. I don't care who it is. You know, I will fight for you tooth and nail if I have to, but I will not compete for you. And I think you buried yourself in work. I think also somebody here is also really working on anger issues, really taking a look at, you know, this has been coming up in a couple of readings lately about people and situations that pull you out of your balance and out of your loving presence. And I think you started to realize whether there was drama at work. I mean, this can be like, you know, gossip around the water cooler. I don't even know if we have water coolers anymore. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it could be online gossip. It could be within friends and family circle. But Virgo, you just pulled yourself out of the game. You figured out what was bothering you, what was putting you in this sort of reactive state. And you moved away from it for your own well-being. Wow. Amazing, because the results are amazing. So what are you learning? You're learning to be more carefree. You're learning to let go. You're learning to take risks, because I feel like this was something that you were fighting for. This was something I feel like you were entangled or embroiled in for a little bit, Virgo. You know, you didn't want to lose. You didn't want to lose this person. You didn't want to turn your back. You didn't want, you know, people, you didn't want the people that were against you, because I'm getting there was like gossip, or there may have been, you know, people that you felt like didn't want you to succeed. You know, you kind of wanted to prove them wrong, but then I think you realized in doing that, you were just adding fuel to the fire, and it was like, this isn't where I want to be. So you're cutting loose, you're taking risks. Some of you guys literally travel or are traveling. Yep, you're coming out of this overthinking energy that I was picking up on. You realized you were in a self-imposed prison, continuing down the path you were on, trying to, you know, whether you're trying to win someone's affections or whether you were, you know, trying to prove that you were right, whatever it is, you just took yourself out of the game, Virgo, and it's exactly what you needed to do, because you're realizing that those games were beneath you. And the Nine of Wands, it's like you're a wounded warrior. You're definitely on a pause or a separation. You eliminated the factor that was causing you unrest, anxiety, that was, you know, pulling you off your game, that was making you react. Because I think normally you're quite even keeled, Virgo, and this was your temper. You might have been, you know, it might have been raging, but I don't know if anybody saw that. Okay, and again, it could have been a third-party situation. You found out about it, and you were like, I'm gone, done. But I feel like you went full Scorpio on them. I don't know why I just said that, but you might have Scorpio in your chart, but I think you just went silent. Like you up and moved, or, you know, these people don't see or hear from you anymore. You were just like, I'm done. You removed yourself from this prison. You've been through a lot, and I think you are sort of, it wasn't as easy as it kind of looked. I think you did suffer for it. You know, you did. It was a very, very hard decision for you, but you knew it was the right decision. I think you knew that you were also at the risk of burnout here if you continued down that path, and you just, you know what, you up and fixed it, Virgo. So what are you leaving behind? This drama, a third-party situation, disappointment, betrayal. Yeah, you're focusing on something else. Yep, so what I'm seeing here, this is your energy as well, the Magician. You have all the tools that you need. I feel like your person or the people, they are really trying to figure out, where did Virgo go? Yeah, with the Page of Swords, it's like this was gossip, this was shadowy energy, this is lower vibrational energy. Somehow you got, you know, you got a little bit wedged in between timelines here. You know, it's like, and you decided to make the leap to move forward and leave behind this lower vibrational timeline, Virgo. You have all the tools that you need. You don't have to deal with this. You don't have to be a part of this situation. But I think your person, if you've gone silent on your person, they are definitely watching you. I think there's a lot of people wondering where Virgo went. Because again, there's a bunch of people like, it's not as fun, right? Now that, you know, now that nobody's putting up a fight. And you're not, you're just gone, because it's beneath you. It's beneath you, Virgo. I do feel like this is something about Mercury retrograde is when you're going to get, when this sort of communication is going to start between you and this person. What's on its way in? Look at that, Three of Cups, celebration. Somebody's on their way back in. Okay, Six of Swords. Somebody's coming back. Just be careful that they don't bring any drama. I do think there are people, like, people miss you. people value you, Virgo, but I also think there's some sort of reunion here that's going to be, that you're going to celebrate, that's going to make you very happy. Yeah. This is what you've been waiting for. Your ships are coming in. Many of my Virgos, I'm getting this interesting message that you have just focused on your work. Okay, and you just, I feel like you really went silent on a group of people and on this person. And we get 33. This is a master teacher number. So really strong energy, like learning tough lessons. And there's also a cycle that's complete. So you guys might be seeing 333 a lot. It's a powerful number sequence for you. This is something that you've been waiting for. I feel like your person, Virgo, your person is up-leveling as a result of you sort of pulling back. As a result of you focusing on you, you're probably focused on work. If there was any sort of third-party energy, you said, I'm out. You know, you make your decision. I'm not going to be a part of this. But this is what you've been waiting for. It's a reunion. For some of you guys, if you were dealing with a karmic, or you were dealing with somebody who had you in a third-party situation that you know isn't your twin, releasing yourself from that situation is what's calling in your twin. You could know who your twin is. When it's somebody coming back and it's a reunion, you know, it's always a reunion of souls, whether you know them in this lifetime or not. So just bear that in mind, because I'm getting here, we're going to have very transparent, authentic communication between you and your twin, or you and your person. It's what you've been waiting for. So maybe you had to sort of leave this karmic situation behind. Or if it was with your twin, you know, you took a break and pulled away, and therefore, activated the cord, and they're on their way back in. High Priestess, you've learned a very powerful lesson. I mean, we have the High Priestess and the Hermit, and then we have all of these threes. This is a major up-leveling, Virgo. Yeah, you're learning too. You can trust your intuition. Yeah, look at that. So I think you're realizing, you're like with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot card in reverse, these are both cards of being stuck. Overall energy, the Seven of Swords, not seeing the truth of the matter. It's so easy to say hindsight is 20/20, but I really feel like you're starting to realize that. But you're also really tapping into the fact that your intuition may have been blocked for a reason. You may have been stuck, and you had to go through this karmic situation, or you had to deal with this karma in order to up level, in order to get your wishes fulfilled. Because what's coming to you is everything. It's what you've hoped for. It's wish fulfillment. It's your 10 of Cups. It's healing. It's very likely you're rekindling a relationship, or you're healing a relationship with somebody. But you're also realizing with the Chariot card and the Wheel of Fortune that destiny stepped in and maybe and had you deal with this, something that probably didn't feel really good. Okay, but there was something here that had to be dealt with in order for this person to come back, in order for you, in order for you to up level, in order for you to call in your twin, right? So it's kind of like this lesson, this tough lesson. But it was something that, when I talked about in the introduction, it's an unhealed wound or karma that has you on a loop. And it was something that maybe you were kind of hoping you never really had to deal with, or something that you had tried to sweep under the rug before, Virgo. And it's being really brought to your attention front and center. I mean, we get the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is destiny. This is like full stop, Virgo. We need to talk about this. This cannot be ignored any longer. And, it's kind of like, it's like finally going to the dentist, it's like putting it off. And then you finally go and you're like, man, I wish I'd done that so much earlier, but it's exactly what you needed. And so this is like, you're also learning that like the difficulties, the karma, whether it was a karmic lesson between you and your twin, or whether it was a karmic relationship or situation that I can see was hurtful. But you're recognizing the value in it, Virgo, and that's huge, okay? That's huge. And again, here's you taking what you've learned from the situation, leaving behind the drama. And it's not you internalizing it or blaming yourself or blaming anybody, but it's a very sort of, there's a cerebral approach to it. So the message is for you, Virgo, I want you. Yeah, this person, somebody's coming in with a lot of messages. I left you before you could leave me. So this could have been your twin. Okay, and it could be like they never either wanted to settle down, or they had you in a third party situation, or made you feel that way. Again, it's gonna be different for all of you. It could be that somebody ghosted you or walked away without really giving you much. Yeah, look at that. We see the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. This is what's coming. Somebody's going to be giving you a gift, Virgo, whether it's communication, whether it's an actual gift. They're seeing you differently. Here's this Pisces energy. There's definitely unfinished business between you and your twin. Look at that. We see the Libran energy. They're seeing the situation differently, but that's because of the work you've done, because you pulled away and you decided to put yourself first. You may be getting some sort of gift here. Somebody wants to reciprocate. They're seeing you as strong. They're seeing you as sexy. They're seeing you as your full value. I love this card because she's got her back to the darkness. She's only focused on the light. That's your energy. Calling in 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands. I feel like this is you, Virgo. I think somebody's seeing you as, wow, they're just seeing your value, whether you're male or female. I think they're recognizing too how they were really low vibe. Remember, when you're dealing with your twin, the work that you do, the breakthroughs that you have, the activations, you know, when you integrate that energy, it has a positive effect on your twin as well. So I feel like they freaked out. They freaked out. They had issues. If there was a third party, it was like, I'm not saying you just sweep that under the rug either, but it was because they started feeling too freaked out. But they never stopped watching you. They never stopped watching you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, this person's coming back in, and it's time for me to heal now. Yeah, interesting. So I feel like, Virgo, this is your energy. I feel you leaving me behind. Yep, because that's what's happening. Taking what you know and moving forward. So this person is going to come back in. Okay, this person, and it is going to be, you're going to get what you've been looking for. You may even have a choice, because if this is a karmic partner, they're not going to want to let you go. They're seeing you in your full power. They're seeing you as their wish fulfillment. I feel like they're really kicking themselves, whether it's a karmic soulmate or your twin. And some of you may have a choice, but something is coming back to you that's going to make you very, very happy, something you've been waiting for a long time. And I think you're taking a look at the moment where you were stuck, or where you felt stuck, or where there wasn't any movement. You're also recognizing that so much was happening during that time to bring you into alignment and ultimately put you on your true soul's path, and on the path to your, to being in union with your twin. El Moira, awakening presence, beautiful. So the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Yeah, and I see that. I see you sort of in this protective energy, because I feel like there was a lot of gossip around the situation. It could be that, your person was dealing with, that Queen of Wands in reverse can be somebody quite nasty, but she can also be somebody who works with, like, if she does like spell work, or just throwing you lots of shade. So just protect your energy, Virgo. But you are protected, okay? And there's also beautiful third eye chakra activation there. And Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. And look at all of this energy of manifestation. The 8 of Wands, the Magician, the 9 of Cups. So, I feel like Virgos also, you guys in this separation period, you guys didn't, like a Virgo, and this is funny, now I'm remembering, if you put a Virgo, like, put a Virgo in a pandemic, right? Or you put a Virgo in, on a timeout or on pause, they are going to get stuff done, okay? And I feel like that's all. I feel like you're also, with that King of Wands, some of you guys, built your own businesses in this time. Like, I don't feel like this separation, you were just pining away for your person. Like, you were getting stuff done. And I see you really like calling in a lot of abundance. We see that King of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, and people are looking at you like, Virgo, where like a lot of us, and no offense to anybody who didn't do this, but a lot of people who maybe, and a lot of people who were just sort of at home and didn't really accomplish much during the pandemic are looking. And I feel like it's these lower vibrational energies that are watching you, Virgo, because you've up-leveled on so many levels. You've activated this cord between you and your twin. You're also, I feel like your business is thriving, or your creativity or your work, because you kept focused. you turned your energy. There was something here that was draining your energy. You recognized it, and there was a major, major course correction. So, wow, kudos to you, Virgo. This is awesome. You know, my Virgos, you guys are little powerhouses, though. I don't need to tell you that. Ooh, all right, so we get from word to world, Goddess Sarasvati and Ammonite. Wow, so this is really awesome. Number 40, stability. So I'm going to read from the book. This is Alana Fairchild's Crystal Mandala Oracle. So Virgo, there are many times on the spiritual path when we feel we are in circumstances not of our own conscious choosing. In fact, we may think, there's no way I would have chosen this situation. Yeah, there's that 5 of Swords, right? Or this, maybe you were like, you know, treated like an option, or you felt yourself competing for someone's attention, gossip, all this stuff. In fact, perhaps the mind would not. Yet through the frequency of our being, we are attracted to various people, places, and things. If we have healthy self-esteem, we will tend to be attracted to that which uplifts, assists, and inspires. If we are healing issues due to self-worth, or can spiritually benefit from an experience of lower vibrational energy to help us on our life journey, we will be unconsciously attracted to that which feels lowering. Those experiences tend to generate fear and negativity and don't feel good, in that they can sometimes be the motivational push we need to break free of fear because we simply cannot bear feeling that way anymore. Yeah. They may also teach us to hold compassion for the suffering of others and inspire us to work in the healing arts. Lowering experiences may also help us find gratitude in our hearts for simple happiness too. However, if there is a more joyful way to learn that, and many times there will be, then why not choose that for yourself? And I think that's what you've done. I mean, I love how this sort of sums up this reading here, Virgo. Like, you're choosing a more joyful way to sort of move through this healing process, not one that's, you know, pulling you out of your game, that's causing you to, you know, have these, you know, anger flare-ups, you know, or be a part of this drama. The frequency of our being has a bearing on experiences and our self-esteem. The higher the self-esteem, the more likely we are to want to raise our frequency. It feels better to live with a higher frequency and higher self-esteem. So that's why you're moving away from this lower vibrational timeline, these people, and maybe this karmic situation. We make choices that support us rather than sabotage our best intentions. And we find it easier to set clear boundaries and say no to influences not good for us. We have more fun, feel happier, and believe in our own value. We can then take risks in life that open us up to more of our divinity. Look at that, and that's that Fool card. You're taking more risks that are opening you up to your divinity, Virgo. Raising our frequency yet again. It's a positive cycle of creation. Absolutely. Wow. All right, Virgos. So if this is where we leave it, where we part, I just want to say thank you so much for being on this journey with me, for being a part of mine as well. And I'm sending you all love and light. For those of you who would like to stay for the small prayer and healing activation incantation, I'd just like you to take a moment and focus on the candle. Okay, and just try to sit up straight. Wherever you are, roll your shoulders back. Just bring yourself into alignment. Breathe deep into your belly. Focus on the candle. Now you can repeat after me out loud or in your head. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to release any inhibition of my voice, truths, or expressions. I give myself absolute permission to express my truths. I express myself in all ways from my authentic center, and the healing will of the divine can emanate through my thoughts and my words for the greatest good. Through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. May divine love bring words to the world with compassionate mercy. May words of love and encouragement be heard and felt by all things. According to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time. So be it. My words of love create light in my life. All right, Virgos, thank you so much for being here. I love you. Have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.